So workmen are out. It's business as usual. You see, they put the tape on it because of the glass, because of the hurricane. There's the tractors and persons by the clubhouse. Nothing no stop at all. Driver.
Take back yourself and bring back yourself in a one piece. Make sure so you reach.
You asked and I answered. Today we'll be giving an update to St. Catherine gated communities after the passage of Hurricane Melissa. They are no stranger to the channel and they both still have new construction taking place. Let's take a look at neighboring communities on Old Harbour Road, the Orchards and Silversun Estate. Here's a quick reminder of how to get there. So right now we're on the Spanish Town bypass and we're at the roundabout. So the first exit, that's to enter the highway, PJ Patterson Highway, and the second exit here is to go on Old Harbour Road. So as mentioned before, both communities are on Old Harbour Road. So we're going to continue straight on this road and look out for the stoplights. So when you approach the first stoplight, that's called the Innswood stoplight. If you turn left, you'll go to the Innswood High School and it will bring you to the original gate for the Orchards community. But since we'd like to show that the Orchards and Silversun are right across from each other, we'll go to the gate that is on Old Harbour Road. So this second stoplight was built to facilitate the persons living in the scheme. On the left is the Orchards, and if you turn right, you get to Silversun Estate. But we're going to start with the Orchards. This is the second gate, not yet completed, but here's what's happening today. So workmen are out. So it's business as usual. So those are the long-time existing houses. We're gonna focus on these newer ones. So it's pretty much intact. Roof, windows, doors. This section is not lived in yet, while this section is. Obviously the building is happening on this side. But they looked intact. Different level of completion. This one here you see don't having the doors or windows as yet. Workmen down here as well, so everywhere work happening. So they're very active in Orchards. Let's get down the line. House is looking good and construction has not stopped. It's still going on. So it seemed water would have to be back after the hurricane, electricity, so that everything can be back on track. Right, so these are the newer houses. That one without roof did not lose its roof. It just hasn't yet started the roofing process, but you see it's all framed out, ready for the roof to go on, and the ones behind it already have roof on it. All right, so let's take a look at the existing houses to see if any were affected. By now they would have been used to hurricanes each year, and so would have already shown that they are resistant to such weather conditions. You can see this house right here. They had it upstairs, so you can, but it's not on the original house, it's to the side of the house, And that's the great thing about corner lots. That's a great thing about corner lots. I guess they might be a little bit more expensive, but you do have, I think, more land space more while. Depend on the developer, because some people not giving you even an inch extra space. So this one is still being built. Alright, now here are the completed ones over this side. I'm gonna just turn down one of these streets so you can see. Lord, the road bad though. You remember when Silk Boss, they were accusing Silk Boss of having a old car because of the noise, and them say at the road. Well, trust me, at the road. Alright, so this right here. Houses looking good, dry, paved driveway, greenery, landscaping. Yard being cut. That was the what I wanted the most after the rain started, to get the yard cut, because the mosquito and everything. Alright, so obviously the existing section accustomed to hurricane and different weather conditions by now, and it's looking good, dry, green. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go across the road now. By now, if you're following the channel, you should know that the Orchards and Silversun are across from each other. So we're gonna head back out. So of course we're gonna exit at the new gate because we wanna go to Silversun. So we're at the light, waiting for it to turn green, so we can go across the Silversun, because we're doing 2-in-1 today. So those cars probably coming from the Silversun scheme. Look like this light now work, because if those across from me can come out, I should be able to go too. So anyway, we're on the way to Silversun. I'll see you when we get there. Okay, this is the all too familiar site. Silversun. These houses, this section, are one of the newer sets of premium 2-bedrooms. The one closer to the gate at this side. Look at the swamp here with water. Obviously, you see it has a little hill slope, so they're above that ground level where that water settle up. So let's look at the houses in here, especially the newly constructed ones, because as I said with the Orchards, the older homes that have been there a while are used to those weather conditions. So these front ones, I think these are one of the newer sets as well of premium. And we're gonna of course look at the duplex unit that we looked at last month to see how those coming along or if they were affected. Clubhouse seem to have made some progress. Made a lot of progress, man. You see, they put the tape on it because of the glass, because of the hurricane, I guess. They'd have to do that. I see car windows, they do something like that with the tape. I don't know what it does, how it protect the glass, but they did it here for the clubhouse for the hurricane. Alright. So we're at the roundabout. Before we get to the duplex, this first exit at the roundabout were, these houses were one of the newer sets as well. So let me go look at them. Of course, they're lived in by now. As you can see, my car is parked up here. Grill is on the veranda. So let's see. this view. Look at this view over here. This is beautiful, man. I would have loved to get one of these houses facing that way because it's so pretty. Look at that. Where is that, by the way? It's obviously heading to Old Harbour, but I don't remember seeing such a pretty view on the roadside. Anyway, let's turn back, go to the duplexes. Because this slope is higher, we get a nice view of the other section of the community. Now we're heading back to the roundabout. So construction also going on in this scheme here. There's the tractors and persons by the clubhouse. Nothing no stop at all, driver. Don't stop at all. Alright, we're going to the duplexes now. By now, the 3 that were remaining would have already sold, don't you think? Well, you can contact Wiccan, but remember, those weren't everything because they have more coming that have not yet started construction, but the ones that are being completed, they had 3 as at last month, which I expect would have been gone by now, but more coming. If you're interested in the duplex, you can go and watch that video for a tour to see how that looks, and contact information for Wiccan if you're interested. There it is, straight ahead. Looks good same way. So no effect to the model house. Looking good. Let's go down the line, you know, on this stretch where all the duplexes. 2-bedroom and then duplex. See workmen right there. So nothing stops the money train. This duplex roof and everything, just the windows, doors, and I guess the interior fixtures need to go in. So this is it. This is the last one being constructed on this street. That's how it's looking. No effect at all. So St. Catherine houses didn't have much effect from the hurricane. So obviously some parishes got it worse. But every year we tend to get those conditions, and this video is showing how these houses hold up to those regular conditions that we experience once per year at least. Okay, all right, so this was it. I hope you see that I'm paying attention, and if you request it and it's within my ability to go and bring it to you, I give you an update, then I'm going to do it. Alright, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next video. I think there's a request for what's their name? Chester Creek, which I had shown last year. So I'm gonna see how I can go about that one to get you an update. Alright, so see you on the next video. Bye.
Blooper.
So that's a swamp thing I'm talking about. Only thing that will do is breed mosquito. That's the only effect I guess the residents will have, which as far as I know, everybody across Jamaica having that mosquito problem, so they're not the worst off for it. But hopefully that swamp dries up soon